Amy's main lover is a humble fairground ride called 1001 Nacht.
Somebody, please tell me why this chick's over here making out with a rusty piece of metal. Like, how does this work when it's freezing cold outside? Do her lips just get stuck to him? Like, imagine having to call the police and being like, hey, can you guys send an ambulance out here? And like, okay, why? Well, my lips are currently stuck to my boyfriend roller coaster because I tried to make out with him when it was negative 13 degrees outside. Also, do you see how rusty that metal is? How much you wanna bet she needed a freaking tetanus shot after doing this? Also, why a roller coaster? What is so attractive about a freaking roller coaster? Does she just look at it and be like, yeah, I love the way you grind your gears. Like, Jesus, dude. Anyways, what is up, guys? It's your boy Lofi here, and today we're gonna be looking at a chick who has sex with roller coasters. I feel like there's a trend with my channel right now. This dude was having sex with underage girls, this dude wasn't having sex with any girls at all, and now we have this chick having sex with freaking roller coasters. Now, for any of you looking to experiment or spice up your love life, don't go to your nearest Six Flags or water park and have sex with the rides, okay? Unless you like really want to, then I can't really stop you, but you probably shouldn't. Because I don't think your mom would be very proud of you if she found out that you were making out the water slide at Hurricane Harbor. Seriously though, how messed up in the head would you have to be making out with an inanimate object? Like, seriously, not as a joke, like making out with your phone or some shit, okay? I'm not talking about that. I mean, like, seriously looking at your flat screen TV and being like, damn, my TV looking kind of thin today. Let me plop a giant kiss on it. Anyways, I've been talking too much. Let's just get right into the video.
You smell good. God, you smell so good.
I don't know what this chick is smelling, but I'm pretty sure the last time I went on a roller coaster, I wasn't thinking, yeah, this roller coaster smells good. If anything, the roller coaster smelled like ass because there's hundreds of people sitting on the thing throughout the entire day. And it's a giant hunk of metal. What's so good about smelling like metal? Like, I don't take all the pennies out of my wallet and just go, oh, yeah, you smell so good. I'm just like, oh, it's a penny. It smells like pennies.
He's just so noble, so proud, so strong.
Bro, look at this chick. She's freaking macking on this piece of metal like it's a Big Mac. And how can an amusement park ride be noble and strong? Like, okay, maybe I can understand strong because, you know, giant hunk of metal, maybe it can hold a lot of weight. But noble? What did it do? Save you from a giant flaming dragon?
I not only love him for a sexual attraction, I mean, we're not talking about fetish here. I love him as a mate.
How could she say it's not a sexual attraction when she was literally just making out with the thing a couple seconds ago? Also, she gave a roller coaster a gender? Like, how does she know that it's a guy? What if it identifies as a water slide, okay? It could be a giant hunk of metal, but it might want to be a water tube. It's an inanimate object. It's not alive. It doesn't have a penis. It doesn't have a vagina. It can't identify itself as any gender because it doesn't have a mouth. It can't talk. It's a roller coaster.
You make me feel so alive, 1001 Nacht. I can touch the sky as your counterweights descend and your gondola rises. My days are brighter when I gaze upon your handsome face.
Why is she reading a poem to this thing? Does she know that it can't hear her? Maybe she's like actually messed up in the head and she genuinely thinks that this amusement park ride can hear her talk to a picture of it when she's at home. Also, can we talk about the fact that she said, when your gondola arises, I feel so alive? Is that like the equivalent of it getting a boner? Like, what?
An OS person talks to their beloved object, and the object communicates back by telepathy.
Telepathy? Telepathy? She's saying that she can hear the roller coaster in her head. Guys, this chick is actually insane. She's hearing voices from roller coasters inside of her head, dude. Maybe instead of making a documentary about it, you guys should, I don't know, get her some actual help? Because the last time I checked, my car wasn't speaking to me through telepathy to tell me, hey, yo, fill me up with gas. Also, what does this thing say to her? Like, what does she hear inside of her head when it speaks to her through telepathy, alright? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I kinda wanna know what this thing is saying.
How many times over when we've made love at home have I asked you for... Look at me. Look at me and say it.
When they've made love at home? How does she make love to this thing when she's not with it? Does she like break off a piece and like shove it inside of her? What? Like, part of me wants to know how she does it, but the other part of me is like, yeah, you know, I kind of feel like I could live the rest of my life without knowing. But I'm not gonna lie, if I went on Pornhub and saw a video titled "Chick Fucks a Roller Coaster," then I might click on it.
Our family was always dysfunctional. I was always under constant stress. This is not all my collection. This is just, I'd say, 3/4 of my collection. I have about 50 different sets of dolls.
I swear to God, all these dolls are freaking haunted or something. Also, no wonder this chick is so messed up in the head. She's been surrounded by these creepy ass dolls her entire life. Like, if I grew up and saw these things around my house all the time, I'm not gonna lie, it would mess me up a little bit. Like, my mom, okay, she used to collect Barbies, you know, like keep them in the box when she was younger. Like, these things are worth like hundreds of dollars, alright? Like, she still has them. And I remember when I first stumbled across them in the garage, they creeped me the fuck out. Cause like, you know, they were the older ones that looked really weird. And I was just like, what the heck? What is this? And you know, then I watched the movie Chucky like a couple days later, and I just got super scared that these dolls were gonna come to life and like eat my butthole. Even though that totally terrorized my childhood, it didn't mess me up that much in the future. So that just leaves me to wonder, how does she end up liking an inanimate object?
As far as I'm concerned, they're better than having a man in my bedroom.
Okay, never mind. Now I know why. I swear to God, if her mom is having sex with these dolls, then I guess the apple doesn't fall very far from the tree.
Amy was identified at age 3 as developmentally delayed. In first grade, she was classified as an emotionally disturbed student and placed in a full-time SED classroom. She is a loner who, since a child, has fixated on objects, organs, fans, globes, washing machines, spaceships.
A washing machine? A spaceship? Can you see this chick at the SpaceX launch just freaking masturbating, just like, oh yeah, launch into the atmosphere.
I love the roundness of his counterweights at the top. I love him for the narrowness of his jibs. I love him for the elegant lines of his gondola, which is now covered up for the winter.
Yo, what is a jib? What is a gondola? I don't speak roller coaster, okay? So, I don't know what any of this is. Are these words even real? Okay, I just did some research, and yes, it turns out that these things are real. They are real words. Thank you, Google. But this chick, like, studied the whole anatomy of this roller coaster, bro. Did she try to figure out the best spot to, like, do it with? Like, I've been looking at the blueprints, and I figured out the best place to have sex with this roller coaster at, alright? The exact center. Okay, I just gotta shove the entire thing inside of me. It's gonna hurt a little bit, but as long as I can get at least 50% of it in, hey, it's good enough for me.
I like the ribbing up underneath his name display there, too. The parallel lines that are coming down. Can you see where I'm talking about?
Yes, I see it, yeah.
I love that. I'm thinking, oh geez, you know what I'm thinking about.
Actually, I don't know what you're thinking about, and I don't really care either. But if I had to make a wild guess, I'm pretty sure she's thinking about the next part of the roller coaster she wants to shove inside of her next. Okay, I know this has nothing to do with what I just said, but I had such a hard time recording that. I know that doesn't even sound good, but it's a tongue twister. She, shove, yeah, it was hard, okay? It took like 12 different takes. Anyways, back to the video.
This is very personal. When I make love to him at home, when I start climaxing, I just keep saying over and over again, just as I'm starting to go over the edge, I just tell him, I want your fluids, I want your fluids, I want your fluids.
I want your fluids? This is the most disgusting thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Also, I'm pretty sure that if you ingest roller coaster fluids in any way, it will kill you. So, if she gets what she wants and gets the roller coaster fluids injected into her coochie, she's gonna feel good for like 2.3 seconds and then she's gonna freaking die. I think this chick might actually have something wrong with her because any normal person would know that roller coaster fluids, isn't healthy for you. And she sounded like she was about to bust a nut right then and there just by talking about it. She was like, oh yeah, whenever I about to bust the nut, I scream, I want your fluids! Like, Jesus Christ, dude, this is actually so disgusting.
Because 1001 Knocked, as I have told you many times before, and I will many times repeat it, I love you.
And that's it. That's the end of the video. It just ends with her telling an inanimate object that can't understand her, I love you. The fact that this chick genuinely thinks that this amusement park ride loves her as much as she loves it is kind of disturbing. Look, if you guys ever feeling kind of like, you know, lonely and depressed and you start thinking, damn, my LG fridge looking kind of thick, don't start trying to make out and date your fridge, alright? Instead, you guys should join my Discord server. Yes, I do have one of those. The link will be in the description. I'm in there a lot. I hop on when I'm editing videos sometimes and I add everybody and say, hey, you know, I'm just chilling in this VC, you know, editing, and I'll pop in every now and then after I record something and, you know, talk with you guys. So if you guys want to get to know me more and talk to me, then join the Discord server. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe if you want, or not. It's up to you, but I would really appreciate it if you did. We are now almost at 420 subs, guys. That's like, you know, the weed number. At 420 subs, I'll upload a video of me smoking grass. I will actually go outside, grab some grass, wash it off, dry it out, and roll it up in a blunt and smoke it. Anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and y'all have a really great day. But yeah, I've been Lofi. Peace, peace.